SCORE mentors are here for you for every step of your business journey.
SCORE mentor and a SCORE client is a dual role. You each have a very important part to play.
The role of a mentor is to be at the side of my client. They're the driver and I'm the passenger.
A SCORE mentor's role is to help a client achieve success through the client's own efforts.
I think that's their role, is to kind of be on the sidelines and let you take the reins, because at the end of the day, it is all about your abilities and your ability to be successful.
And one of the things that we often say is that we're a mentor, we're not a consultant. We're going to suggest things that you can do, but we're not actually going to do them. We'll follow up with you, and in many ways, we're your conscience.
I want you, the client, to make the decisions.
I have to be part of the entire process. So my job is to work hard.
When you're working with a SCORE mentor and they assign you homework, what the mentor is doing is helping you to help yourself.
How else would I be able to learn how to run my business if my mentors are doing the business for me?
You cannot go and expect a SCORE mentor to do the job for you, but to learn more of how you could expand on learning your job.
What is so wonderful is that they help you through it, no matter how big or small the issue or the problem may be.
Once you've got these skills and techniques down, then your SCORE mentor can help you in other ways to grow the business and make it much more successful.
One thing I always tell clients when we meet for the first time, if I don't have an answer for your question, I will go find somebody in SCORE who does. I've yet to find a skill set that someone in SCORE doesn't have. So if you need help, we're going to find it for you.
From the beginning, I decided early on that I'm going to go into the meeting with my mentor as if I'm going to an executive meeting, by preparing agenda as well as preparing the questions that I have for them.
Come to that first meeting with ideas. Don't just bring problems, bring solutions to discuss. I have found throughout my time that coming in and discussing solutions has been extremely valuable.
Lenora always took notes. That was one of the things I noticed right away. She always listened.
I wrote things down so I would not forget, and I acted on it. And I think a really good way to build long-term trust is by listening and by acting.
I think you need to be prepared for a very honest conversation.
You as a business owner have to be able to honestly bring up your issues and feel comfortable enough to basically share your laundry, your dirty laundry.
Before a client's first mentoring session, they should have given a little bit of thought as to what they hope to get out of their relationship with SCORE.
Write down questions that you think of in between the meetings.
I find it's very important for me to, in the next meeting, I have to now, as a business owner, prove to my mentor that I did all these things.
In our first session, I always say to a client, we're not going to solve everything today. This is really a relationship that we're building.
Well, here at SCORE, we're here to help the client through their journey as a business owner. That's from the idea phase, through the implementation phase, through the execution phase, and even through the exit phase of being a business owner.
Clients and mentors can build really good long-term trust.
They can go from a short-term goal to a long-term goal.
This is going to be a journey. It's not something that happens overnight.
We not only end up becoming the client to mentor or mentor to client, we now have a more friendship relationship.
With several of my clients, once we get things rolling and they have a quick question, they always have my phone number, but they can shoot me a quick email and they know they're going to get a response right away.
I was expecting when I entered SCORE that, it would be short term, but I got very lucky and here I am, 2 years into my business and we still communicate at least twice a month.
I have some clients who have been with me now for 6 years, and we've just become friends.
When I first looked at SCORE, my thought was a short-term fix, help me build my business, and that would be that. Lloyd has worked with me now since 2017. I'm ready to keep working with him till the day I retire, and in that I know he'll give me my exit strategy. It's great.
The SCORE workshops are a great way to learn some of those tools and techniques that you can use throughout your business to really add on to the work that's being done with your SCORE mentor.
Workshops and webinars have helped my business grow. 2, I remember vividly the networking webinar and the email marketing webinar.
Take that webinar, take that class, whatever they offer. It just does nothing more than enhance you.
Also these webinars include PowerPoints, and lots of times you'll have access to that PowerPoint, so you'll have a takeaway that you can utilize in the future, and that can reinforce the learning that you received from the webinar or from the workshop.
Once you watch that webinar or that workshop, you can now, when you meet back with your session with your mentor, you can share with them what you found.
In our very first meeting, my very first meeting with my mentor, Gary, he told me in no uncertain terms, I am here to help you succeed and I will be your greatest cheerleader. I did not believe him. I thought, of course you will, but I didn't believe him.
One of my favorite things about meeting with Lenora is hearing about the progress she's made and hearing the excitement in her voice, talking about the strides she's made and the things she's done.
In the time we've worked together, he has been my greatest cheerleader. He has pushed me on, he's edged me on, and he is always at the back going, yay, what else have you done? Tell me. So, yeah, I can say Gary has lived up to his promise from that very first day.
My SCORE mentor is a gentleman by the name of Dennis Mitchell, and he has been more than instrumental to helping me start my business and grow my business.
One of my clients is Alexis Wynn.
I've been working with Lloyd for 6 years now, and during that period, I started 2 new businesses. All 3 businesses have had met all the goals, even exceeded some goals.
We built this tremendous relationship of trust and confidence in each other.
I can't say enough wonderful things about Lloyd. He is such a special person. I look forward to continue our relationship together because there's more exciting times to come.
It actually feels really good knowing that our business continues to grow and I'm not doing this by myself. I have a team of people, and I call Gary a team because he brings in his network. So I know I have a cheerleader in Gary.